Hi, I'm Jared Nelson from the Investing Channel, and welcome to The Spill. We recently took a look at Cheniere Energy and a deeper look into the natural gas complex. And today, we wanted to go over the top midstream oil and gas stock search by financial pros according to our proprietary data, Energy Transfer LP. So, while Cheniere focused on natural gas export, Energy Transfer plays on natural gas transportation within the U.S. And they have some eye-popping stats. They have 90,000 plus miles of pipeline and transport 25% of all U.S. natural gas. They also transport 35% of all the crude oil produced in the U.S. too. And they pay a massive 7.31% dividend too, just for starters. That's because, as a midstream limited partnership, Energy Transfer is required to pass along 90% of qualifying income to shareholders to enjoy preferential tax treatment that allows it to avoid corporate taxes. Over the last 2 decades, the company has also successfully acquired a handful of energy companies, with a few well-known names. Recently, management turned its focus towards generating cash flows and de-risking the company. That includes reducing long-term debt, simplifying the corporate structure, and becoming more disciplined in its acquisition approach. And looking at the financials, like most midstream companies, Energy Transfer generates revenues from the volume of energy that moves through its system rather than the price of crude or natural gas. Although volumes slipped in 2020, they recovered nicely in 2021, with gross margins dropping 3.7% and operating margins dropping by 0.5%. Nonetheless, the higher volume allowed the company to generate over $11.3 billion in operating cash flow, its highest over the last decade by more than 41%. This additional volume is expected to continue as economies continue their recovery from the pandemic. And when looking at valuation metrics across the board, Energy Transfer is pretty cheap compared to its peers. While gross margins aren't as lucrative as other players, the net income is in line. And the return on equity, assets, and total capital is phenomenal. This, in our opinion, is a 10 out of 10 ranking stock. And it's a bit of a no-brainer. With a lucrative dividend and a bright outlook, this stock is a steal trading below $10. Click and subscribe to the Spill newsletter to get the full breakdown.